Meteorologist Mariel Ruiz, and you told us yesterday that, when these storms, even if they are downgrading, if they are slow moving, they can just dump so much water in such a small area.
Right. And even with winds, say, of a tropical depression, those winds are still strong enough to knock over trees and power lines if the ground is saturated enough, which we know that was the case the last 24 hours with that heavy rain dumping right over Jackson, Mississippi. And now that area of circulation, just the remnants of Francine, now continue to spin right over Arkansas. Now, this moisture is really going to pile in across the southeast. It's going to keep rain in the forecast throughout the weekend. So there's that area of low pressure. You can see that wrap around moisture, and that actually keeps North Texas in an interesting position because it keeps filtering in some of this drier air. But I'm watching another disturbance in the Atlantic right off of the Carolina coastline. So here's what's going to happen. This is Friday. Right now, you can see that area of circulation. That's going to eventually diminish, but we keep that moisture in across the southeast throughout the weekend. But look at this, a new area of low pressure that's going to bring in rain across areas of the southeast. 30% chance of development there in the next 7 days. I don't think we'll see actual development there. However, that moisture is enough to cause some issues along the coastline as well as some high winds in the area. Meanwhile, Tropical Storm Ileana there in really close to Baja, that's something that we'll be watching in terms of bringing in moisture for some of far west Texas. That's not the only thing that's brewing, though. We have another disturbance that has a 20% chance of development near the Leeward Islands, and now potential Tropical Cyclone 7. Eventually going to become Tropical Storm Gordon, and that looks to happen sometime later today. This will continue its westward track, and Kara, it's just been so active. This is the peak of hurricane season, and we have several areas to keep a close eye on here in the next 7 days.
Yeah, after that long break we had. Okay, thanks, Mariel, for the update. Still ahead on